Flushed out right. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
And out of bounds right around the 20. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Play action. Here's Hurts. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On first down, back to Gaskin. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Off of play action. Tagovailoa. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
They certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And going deep for Hill. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary, or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they're going to continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
He's going to look deep for Watkins. That's caught inside the 20.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Second and 11.
He'll drop to throw.
Open man, he's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown. Devontae Smith.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Eagles are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. They'll turn to Sanders.
And he'll get in for the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. On play action, here's Tua. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down.
Got a man, it's Waddle, complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red.
Tua, a final shot before half.
Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Quez Watkins.
42 yards.
And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively.
They'll turn to Sanders.
And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go, and the try for two is denied. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Finding room at midfield.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Tua getting it quickly out to Waddle. He'll get it inside the 20.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. A very solid gain of 27.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Here's Mostert.
Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal?
One more time with Mostert.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Raheem Mostert, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins have retaken a third-quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third-quarter lead.
They were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Quez Watkins
with now his 2nd touchdown of this third quarter.
And the Eagles have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
Well, I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use, than that, man. One play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he is finally taken down, but not before he gets it to the Eagles' 27-yard line. 58 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
All right, I've got to be careful here. All right, he's on the plus side of 30. There may be a little gray in the beard, but that's not slowing down his speed as far as he's concerned.
What he's saying, I'm on the plus side of 30.
Well, if you're on the plus side of 30, you don't know.
Hill diving, and he's got it full extension. What a catch. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill, 27 yards. And the Dolphins have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure, because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And, CD, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time out, you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just save those calls for this possession instead.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Dancing to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
Third quarter of a 2-point game, a good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. Now they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches.
Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, 27 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter.
Well, he was already over 100 yards running the football prior to this play, but this run may be his best yet.
I've got to agree with you on that one. We're looking at a guy running with extreme confidence, running in harmony and sync with his blockers. All them kind of moving as one, and look at the end result. Big plays.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
On first down, they go with Mostert again. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. He'll buy some time right.
He'll look to Gesicki on the out route. Ball is caught.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Slot man moves right. On first down, Tagovailoa.
It's a slant to Hill. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
A run with Mostert up the middle.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Again, they'll run it with Mostert, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, second and goal. Now they bring a receiver in motion right.
Mostert is into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Plenty of scoring here of late when our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. The quarterback will keep it himself. They're going to try and run. And he'll get into the end zone, so that pushes the lead up to 4. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll run with Sanders.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 211 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Now Sanders.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Another run with Sanders. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
10 more there and another 1st down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Now a carry for Sanders. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. They'll run. It's Sanders.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts.
That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Sanders.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Back to throw.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Keon Crossan. And the Dolphins have just about sewn up this football game. Just when you thought this game might be turned on its ear, a late interception pretty much going to seal the deal.
Yeah, boy, talk about having your backs to the wall. This defense, they look like they were in danger of surrendering this lead, but they knew they needed that one play. And right